Facebook page has the link on it.
All right, thank you so
Mhm.
much.
All set up for the USA versus Canada. Here I am.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the USA Hawks versus the Canada Wolverines. This is going to be an awesome game. We have beautiful Tampa weather here at the Tampa Sports Complex, excuse me. Both teams have been warming up with great intensity. Both teams have a level of focus that only can be set for an international match, can only be set for representing your country. So as we start, please, please sit down, grab some popcorn, grab your favorite drink, and enjoy some amazing rugby league. This is going to be a great game today. Both teams proudly standing for the anthem. We are set to begin the USA Hawks versus Canada Wolverines International Rugby League matchup. The rivalry is set. The neighbors, they got to go down. We are representing the USA here, but much love to Canada for making the trip to Tampa to be here at the Tampa Sports Flex. My name is Lance Kavanaugh of Great American Rugby, and I'll be here on the microphone with you today. First thing, I would like to thank the great people at the Tampa Mayhem for putting this beautiful event together. And also, I would like to thank all of the players for making the trip and the sacrifice to come out here and give us a great display of rugby league. Kickoff is set to begin with Canada kicking off. They will be on your right-hand side with the United States on your left in the blue. Canada will be in the black and red. Both teams, as I said before, have been warming up with extreme intensity, and now we are set to begin. USA Hawks, Canada Wolverines. I'm so excited. This is about to be a dust-up if I've ever seen one. Both teams representing their country and their home. It is going to be a great, great game. As I said before, my name is Lance of Great American Rugby. Referee is doing his last and final checks. We are set to begin. Here we go, everybody. For the first time since 2019, International Rugby League is in for the United States Hawks. Here we go. They choose the elect to kick it deep, bringing crazy numbers up, bringing a great flat line, making a defense on our big man. Their defense is intense. Canada's defensive line looks very disciplined. They're approaching and getting up. Let's see if they can keep this pace up after the third tackle. Now on top of number 4. Big collision at center field. My goodness, it seems like this is going to go on. This is going to be a bloodbath. Our captain, Mr. David Washington, with the carry. And here goes the kick. Driven low. Let's see what Canada can do out the back. Ooh, big shoulder hit, 10-meter line. Canada's on attack, tackle number 1. Oh, Canada seems to find the space and get a break. Canada with an opportunity to score. One man to beat. Does he have the legs to make it all the way? And he gets through. Canada. And the first opportunity to touch the ball, score on a 85-meter dash. Great job. Great job. That is number 1, Blake Mahavik with a sensational run, breaking the line, making a move against the fullback, and stretching his legs to get 86 meters and score the try. That was a great try by Canada. For me, sucks to see, but both teams play hard. Now with the kick, we have number 6, Jacob Bourne. His opportunity to put the team, Canada, up ahead, 6-0. Man, I hope this isn't the sign for the rest of the game. That was a great break, great vision. Great vision by Blake. He did a sensational job finding the space, having the legs to finish it. But my goodness, what a run. It's too early to say if that will be the trend of the game, but it's definitely not a great sign to see this early on in the game. As we get number 6, Jacob, for the kick. Let's see if Bourne Identity can remember how to put the ball through the uprights. No good, with the score 4 Canada to 0 United States. Also, for everyone who is in the YouTube, who are in the live stream, I can see your chats. You got any questions, comments, concerns? Please air them out. We're going to have some fun today as we watch a great rivalry between the neighbors USA and Canada. The Canadians now up 4-0. And USA with the kickoff. Big collision right around the 12-meter line. The United States definitely need to kick up the intensity, make these Canada runners feel like they can't get to space they think they can. But another big tackle right around the 15-meter, and it seems as though there's a turnover. USA has a great opportunity on the footsteps of Canada's try line. Does the USA have what it takes to equalize? We shall see. Their first set was very well orchestrated, set the offense, set the tone. Will they be able to use that bit of information from the early set to get into the try zone? We will see. Scrum for the United States, and the ball is being played out. Strong collision and leg drive by Andrew Zuluaga. Tackle number 2. Big Bronco with the big tackle. Bronco was a 2021 national champion with the Tampa Mayhem. They actually won on this field. Big hit, and he lost the ball. What a big collision. The 6-meter line, big collision. Justin took a shot. Let's see what the ref calls. Turnover, very, very big contact. Very, very big contact by the Canadian defensive line. Wow, what a shot. Now with the put in by Canada, they seem to have the ability for explosive plays. Let's see what they can make out of this. Defense held strong after the turnover by Canada inside their own 20. Now Canadians, with their own defensive display, find themselves with the opportunity to get away from their own try line. But with the offensive play that they just had and the ability to strike and score from long distances, this is going to be a very, very confrontational game. Big hit up after the scrum. Ooh, these guys are playing rough. Another big hit. 3 tackles in. Were able to produce about 20 meters to get themselves away from the trouble that they were in. Ooh, out the play ball, hits the man running the cut line, and just a little bit of inconsistency right there on attack for Canada. Just a little mistake, pushes them back. What can they make of it? They find a space on the outside. Number 5, Kevin Reed with the tackle, bringing the offensive attacker out of bounds. United States with the opportunity. Little confusion. I believe it's a play the ball. That's right. It's a play the ball, center field, 40-meter line. And we're off. United States is off. Malcolm Webb, swarmed by the Wolverines. Unable to get any space. This Canada team is moving off the line with incredible pace and playing very physical. Offload by Burchamp. Give it to big man Zualaga. He was able to advance, get 15 meters. Let's see what we can do from here. Short ball played to Gunner. Dragged down, grabbed by the leg. Another attacking opportunity. The man who took the big hit last time they were this close with the leg drive to get him even closer. Dummy half tried to make a play off the back of the play the ball. Gets cut down. Skip pass caught, and unfortunately, another knock on the doorstep with an opportunity to score. The United States squander a major opportunity. This Canadian defense has shown that they're going to get off the line. They're going to play in your face. This defense is swarming. It's forcing small errors from the United States. And all you need to do is get the ball away this close to the try zone with the opportunity to score. And it'll put you in a hole, give the defense confidence. Canada back on attack now. Canada are really, really fluid on offense. They got these inside options, outside options. Obviously had the explosion to be able to get a try from long distances. Another opportunity around the sideline. Another inside ball, and he gets absolutely rocked. Oh, my Lord. My ribs hurt up here in the air conditioning. My goodness. Whoo. Whew. Please, everyone, check on your children. Make sure the kids are okay. This level of violence is not good for their young eyes. With a big hit. Oh, goodness. Whew. Did someone get the license plate of that truck? Did someone get the license plate of that truck? That was a massive hit. Boston 13s are giving us guys that can really bring the action. And Ryan Burroughs with the great charge ahead. What do the ref call? There was interference on the ground, and the ref calls. Yep, he gives the ball back to the United States, saying that Canada. What's the call? So it's the USA ball. Canada giving away the penalty. And now back on the attack. Malcolm Webb with another clean run over. Oh, my God. Excuse me, sir. Sir, is he okay? Can we get a doctor out there for this man, please? That is not healthy for his soul. Andrew, does he have a chance? Is he going in? Who is that? Number 10, is that Justin? Justin, try awarded. Justin Bronco with the charge through try. Malcolm Webb with the big carry. Ryan Burroughs with the big carry. Andrew with the big carry, and Justin finishes the try on his home field, reminiscent of him winning the championship in 2021. The score is now 4-4. Canada and the United States are deadlocked with a conversion to come. This game has stepped up in physicality in a way that I didn't even see coming. Goodness gracious. These guys are flying around the ball and bringing the noise. Big hits everywhere. And no, Jimmy Stagger, it is not an average high school football field. It is not. It looks like more like a soccer field. To everyone who's watching on the stream, I see your post. Garen Casey asks, hey, Lance, is the field smaller than usual? From my vantage point, it looks pretty normal sized. The lines look well defined. The meter lines look good. It seems, at least lengthwise, it's the right size. Whether or not width-wise, from here it looks like it's wide enough, but there's enough space out there for both teams, so I believe it's regulation. Don't play with my brother Malcolm. Put some respect on his name, says Kyla Arthur. I shall put respect on his name. Malcolm Respect. There you go. So, 6-4. The United States is in the lead, and I guess it's an oxymoron as far as us being above and on top of Canada, seeing that they're north of us. But the score is 6-4. United States lead. Long kickoff. Ball played out of the corner. Former captain, current legend Ryan Burroughs with the charge. It seems as though that this United States team has found some fight in them. Calling that first early try a fluke. They are bringing the speed. Big hit up by the captain. Big hit up by the captain. The space is wide. What can we do? They get it all the way to the edge. Tackle all the way on the edge. This USA has now gained about 40-plus meters, 50-plus meters on 3 tackles. Still driving forward. I think that this could be. Oh, and there was a little bit of a knock, a little bit of an infraction on that play the ball. USA charging forward, storming forward. Great opportunity to get some more points on the board, but the tiniest mistake, turnover, play the ball for Canada. Goodness gracious, this is physical. Oh my goodness. Oh, just watching this is giving me mild concussions. What a big hit, and what will be the call here? The referee seems to be giving the ball back to the United States after the big hit at the 30-meter line. Number 8 from Canada, Mr. Christian Miller. Unfortunately, it was not Miller time. He knocks the ball on, and now the United States are back with the ball. One tackle from turning the ball over, and great opportunity. This game is going to be a crazy hit-up. We're 15 minutes in. I've already seen more violence than I can stomach, and there's more to come. Malcolm Webb charging ahead, brought down by 3 guys, and now they gave the ball to the try scorer, Justin Bronca. Plays the ball. It's tackle number 2, out the back. Gave the ball to the captain, David Washington, who sacrificed his body. Knock on by Ryan. Canada with an opportunity in a small break. What do they make of it? Nothing. David cleans up the mess, and now Canada's on attack. What can they make of it? Tackle number 2. I believe this United States team is playing a little bit too close to this offside line. I expect the ref to change it. Ball knocked backwards. Play on, says Canada. Number 1, the try score, leg drive. All right, listen. Someone please tell Blake to calm down. He is playing phenomenally. He's definitely a threat offensively. Scissors line to number 13 for Canada. Mr. Dumas gets tackled, gets the ball out wide. Greg Wise with the kick, up in the air. David Washington goes up, can't handle the kick. Canada on the doorstep again, offload, and maybe Canada can make the most of it, but no, they knock it on. The ref was seen to be calling it back for the first knock on. First knock on. Goodness gracious. What an amazing hit on David. He knew he was in trouble. Amazing hit. David saw pressure, went up. Unfortunately, couldn't bring the ball in. It is Canada's scrum down at the footsteps, at the doorsteps. United States have a slim lead of 2 points. We're about 26 minutes into this game. Canada with the put, and now they're playing attack. Out the back, going wide. What can they make of it? Going clean through, untouched. Jacob Bourne Identity gets a try for Canada. The score is now 8-6. You know, those mistakes really kill you. Great opportunities on the other end of the field for the United States. Couldn't capitalize on them. Canada playing exactly how you're supposed to. Strong charging, going through your sets. Up high kick, unable to be brought down by the captain. And now Canada scoring, and now up 8-6 with a conversion to come. The try scorer himself, Jacob Bourne Identity, has an opportunity to remember how to make a kick and get his team up 10-6 against the United States. So everyone who's watching at home, who is in the stream, I would like to thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. We are here at the Tampa Sportsplex. My name is Lance of Great American Rugby. This game has been hard-hitting already. I would like to thank everyone who's helped me in the booth. Young Billy, who's doing a little work for us, doing everything he can to help us make this stream possible. Once again, Tampa Mayhem put on a great event. And Bourne makes it. He finally gets one. Well, not finally. It's only his second kick. But he makes his conversion. It is now 10-6. Canada over the United States. Geography finally fits the score, but not for long, I hope. The United States have found themselves roaring back when given a try up for the first time. Let's see if that is a trend or that is a habit. Shout out to Starshine Dodd. Put Terrence and Vito in the game. They'll be in the game soon enough. Renee Lee, I appreciate you. My commentary is hilarious. Kickoff, United States. Canada catches it on the heels of the try line. Big hit up and big collision at the 10-meter line. Malcolm Webb is bringing the noise, bringing the funk. Canada plays the ball. Defensive line moves up quickly. Peter from Boston brings the defensive line up fast. Canada playing it wide. Unfortunately, a penalty called on the United States. Goodness gracious. Penalty called on the United States, giving them another opportunity. Canada with a chance to kick the ball out of bounds. Mr. Simon Garland, excuse me. How you doing out there in Wales? We're great to see you on the stream. The ball played back in. Number 3 from Canada, Jason Chuck. Hard charging run. Ball played. Running the scissors in the middle of the field. Big collision. Number 8 from the United States with the big hit. Canada seems to be organized offensively. They got a lot of guys on their feet with a lot of space on the outside. On the top side of the screen, it seems as Canada has a lot of room to make things happen. Unfortunately, there seems to be a penalty. The ball played. Oh, they're still playing, but there's a penalty. Referee stops the call. Another penalty from the United States, giving Canada meters, giving Canada opportunities. It looks like we're going to have a penalty tap right around the 25-meter line. Who do you like, Canada or United States, says Essa. It's not who do I like, it's who do I love. USA, USA. Big hit up and tackle. United States defensive line seems to be strong. If they can minimize the penalties, the defense will hold them, and there's a knock on. United States defense holds strong. After 2 penalties, somehow gets the ball back. Scrum down right around the 25-meter line. Hey, shout out to Jimmy Stagger. You the man, too. Scrum down for the United States put. Can they get themselves off the heels of the try line? They give it to their speedster, stumbling a little bit, and the ball pulled out, but there seems to be more than one defender. Penalty on Canada, United States opportunity. Cody Blackwell, one of the slicker players in the domestic game here for the United States. Who plays for the on Arturo, 18 for Canada is Chuck Corey, just to let you know. Anyway, kick for the United States, ball being played. Legend Ryan Burroughs with the hard charging run, taking 4 defenders to tackle him. That Canadian defense is moving off the line. They're playing straightforward and physical. But can the United States break through? Great opportunity right around the 10-meter line. Can they push through and get a try to tie the game up? They give it to the big man who drives his legs. Is that Andrew again? Andrew again getting the United States on the doorstep. Ball to be played at the 1-meter line. Unfortunately, a bad ball played from the plate of ball. Bad pass out, knock on. Canada's opportunity to get out of the struggle that they're in. That is tough to hear, tough to see. Shout out to your grandson, Malcolm Webb, too. He's a phenomenal player. He does a lot of things for Jacksonville Axemen. It's good to see him represent the United States. Canada with an opportunity now to get away from their own try zone. What can they make of it? Scrum down, 10-meter line, center field. South Florida Rugby Club. They don't call high tackles anymore. Yes, they do. They just seem to not be calling them right now, if there is any. Scrum down. Canada's put. Ball's being played out. Canada. big hit up. Great chance for Canadians to get out of this space. Hopefully they, with the hopes of extending their lead. 3 tacklers in for the United States on the second tackle, hustling back to get on sides. This Canadian team is well organized, if anything. Their offensive structure seems to be well put together. Dummy pass, couldn't get through, almost did. Opportunity again, this is tackle 4. And they kick it wide. They look for the space on the outside. USA able to get back. One-on-one move, open field. Where are your ankles? Hold on to this. But Canada still is playing the ball on the ground. Let's see what the referee calls. What a move. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Cody. Hey, make sure he get your autograph later. He gonna need that. Make sure you autograph his socks, cause you own them. You own his ankles now. Scrum down. It looks as though Canada is giving the play. They're giving the put in for the scrum down. 40-meter line. There seems to be a scrumming error. All right, we're back to it. Canada's put. Ball played quickly. Canada, big hit. Woo, number 6. Peter is bringing a shoulder charge from the center of the field. Tackle. Malcolm Webb collabing. Big hit. Chance to play that out the back ball. Nothing there. Sean Hunt finds himself in the game. He's an Atlanta Rhino legend, Atlanta Rugby League legends, putting in a lot of work for a long time. Canada's being held up. The United States defense seems to be there and ready to go. Good move by number 9 for Canada. Inside ball to number 7, but there's a big hit. Big hit. Opportunity for Canada. They have numbers. Try to do a little dink over the top. Ryan Burrows, unfortunately, or excuse me, that wasn't Ryan. Unfortunately, another knock on call. Canada opportunity, a fresh 6, right around the 10-meter line. Not a lot of time left. Only about 13 minutes left in the half. The United States and Canada's tempo seems to be revving up as we go. It's a great opportunities for these for the debut guys, but this game has been awfully physical. Unfortunately, mistakes from the United States is giving Canada more opportunities. Scrum down, Canada's put. What can they make of it? Quick play by Canada, straight through to number 3, big hit. Number 6 again. But Jason Chuck with this hard charging run off of all these scrums. Wide ball play from the play to ball. Tackle made just on the line. Canada finds some space on the bottom of the field. They try to go wide. Offload out of the tackle. Great opportunity for Canada. Tackle just around the 3-meter line. Ryan Burrows, big hit. And there seems to be a call. Penalty. No, not penalty. Excuse me. Knock on. United States will have a scrum down. Great defense. Able to control the space. Able to stop this Canadian team from punching it in. And now USA has an opportunity to get some distance, get some space. Real recognized real. Should have had all the rhinos there. So anyway, the United States have an opportunity to play the scrum to get out in the space. Well, actually, now it's a penalty call. It's a penalty call. Seems to be a conversation between the ref and the referee and the USA. Ball will be kicked to touch. Kick conveniently out around the 30-meter line. USA's play in. Reflectors rant. I would like you to delete those Canadian flags. USA all the way. Another penalty. Another penalty. Quick tap. Ooh. Big hit. David Washington, the captain, bringing the fury, but stopped cold. Ryan Burroughs with a charging run. Opportunity to play the ball. They go to the short side. Number 11 for the USA. Gunner gunning for a chance to get a big hit up. Another opportunity. These teams are tackling strongly. This Canadian team defensive line are moving up and back with great fluid. Ball played out wide. Opportunity to come. Inside move. Outside move. Unfortunately, I believe that there is a forward pass call, scrum down to Canada, right inside the 20-meter line. Put in by Canada. Three-man with the tackle for the United States. I mean, I have to say, outside of that giant play from Canada at the very beginning of the game, this game has been a defensive battle. Big hits everywhere, strong collisions everywhere. Both teams seem to be playing with a level of intensity that I love to see. Another big tackle in center field, 50-yard line. 50-meter line, apologies. Oh, ball played wrong. Ball played wrong. USA ball. Turnover by Canada on the play the ball. David Samra. Kimmy number 12 on Canada is my brother. Well, your brother's going down. I joke. United States ball. Scrum down. Let's see what we can make out of this. Shout out to everyone. Wacko Jacko, shout out to New Zealand, or is that Australia? I can't tell. That's Australia. Wacko Jacko, Australia, much love to you. Kelly Farver, Canadian flags everywhere. We appreciate it. Stephen Hill, Rhinos haven't played in a while. We agree. So anyway, United States put in. Shout out to South Florida Rugby Football Club. Yo, Tony. Ball played. Ref seems to be calling something. Let's see what's happening. Wow, it's getting heated down there. It's getting heated down there. Yes, David Samra. Let's see what happens. USA put in. Ryan Burroughs weaving him and moving through. Not gaining much meters, but he's taking ankles along the way. Malcolm Webb, strong hit up. Strong. They can't bring him down. No one man, says Malcolm Webb. No one man. Joshua Mall, who's this mad head on commentary? I don't know what mad head means, but mind your business. Great American Rugby is on commentary. Ball played again. Justin with the hit up. Fourth tackle. Fourth tackle played. Big hits, and now referee is calling not square from the markers. Ed says, hey, Lance, number 7, Greg Wise is my cousin. Shout out from the UK. Shout out from the UK. Shout out from the UK. New setup, new set. Malcolm Webb, big hit up. Nope, he gets grabbed up by everyone. Tackle before he can find any momentum. Shout out to Jimmy Stagger. Got my back against Joshua Molly Mall. Skip played out wide. Can he keep him getting pulled out of bounds? Yes, he does. But he stopped 4 meters short. Opportunity for the USA. Can they make a big hit up? Oh, and the ball is dropped. Turnover for them. Canada with a chance on the transition. It's 5 minutes left in the half. Once again, number 1 from Canada, driving forward. Big hit. That took a long time to bring this man down. But again, Canada are bringing a level of intensity that's amazing. Kick it up. The kick wasn't a great kick, but it gives Canada opportunity to go for it. And the ball is knocked forward with Canada the chance to go in to score. What is called from the referee? Referee seems to be conversing, talking, speaking. No signal, and he's given one. It is a penalty. A knock on. United States chance to get from their own end. Canada almost putting in another 4 points after a kick and the ball bouncing around and doing whatever it decides to do. United States with the opportunity now. Jennifer Joy says, Lance, we have 3 jacks. Women watching the game, and your commentary is great. My commentary is always great because great American rugby. Anyway, kick for touch, United States chance to play. Tap in, and now the United States is going forward. Shout out to Jimmy Stagger, who's in the chat politicking. But we're focused. Offload fade, Ryan Burrows with a chance to get more meters off that offload, and the referee calls man down. Got to go back and play it. Almost had a great offload situation. It looks like he got it away. The knee wasn't down. He was slowed down, but he wasn't down. We won't disrespect the ref's call. It's a lot of madness happening right now. Malcolm Webb able to bounce the defender off, but not for long. Dragged down. Big hit up. Kevin Reed. Never called a big man junior. Tackle made after the kick. Great defense. Great defense. And again, another great bit of defense. Canada once again back on their own end, but we've seen that they can score from here. United States tackle once again. We have just around a minute and a half left in this half. Can they keep Canada from progressing, and maybe United States can sneak some points in before the halftime? Another set of condition by the 3 big boys. Ball played deep. Kick on the way. Seems to be muffed. Again, this winger is out there on the sideline getting mistreated. Someone please get this man counseling. There's no way he can take this much abuse and be a sane human being. Big hit up, number 3. Tackled. Again. Shout out to Woe. Shout out to Woe. Great American Rugby, yo. Ryan Burroughs picks the ball up off the ground, gets a leg drive, and now United States again. Bronco one-handed catch. He didn't even know that was coming. He decided to stick the paw out, get his Randy Moss on Odell Beckham. Another kick with a little twist. What can be made of it? It seems as though Canada seems to be packing it in for the half. Packing it in for the half. Defensive line for the United States is not there, giving these guys a chance to run with a little bit of leg drive. There's 8 seconds left in the half. What can be made of it? Let's see what Canada does. And it's no time left on the clock with this tackle. Alarm going off. Referee seems to be letting the play continue. There will be another play on the set. And runner taken out of bounds, and that will be half. Referee whistle. It is now halftime. Canada 6, United States, Canada 10, United States 6. A very, very, very hard fought first half. Both teams being a level of physicality. First try. Within the first 4 minutes of the game, number 1, Blake, making a run for 83 meters, going the entire distance of the field by himself. One man, one ball, yaw ankles, going all the way for Canada, getting a try. Followed up, that try actually from Canada was not converted. Followed up by Justin Branca, USA, Tampa Mayhem champion, getting a try, giving the United States an opportunity to get the lead. It was 6-4, but Canada getting the try from their kicker, Mr. Jacob Bourne, putting them up 10-6. Both teams with opportunities to score. Neither one punching them in. A lot of opportunities left on the field. Going into halftime, there's a lot of things that could be said about the first half. One thing is the mistakes have been obvious and glaring. Both teams giving great opportunities inside of the opposing teams, 10 meters, 20 meters, but squandering the opportunities. Especially the United States early on had 3 chances in the first 15 minutes inside of Canada's 15-meter line. Couldn't finish it, and that seems to be where the issue is for the United States. They get right to the doorstep, and only one time were they able to punch it in. Halftime, we should see both teams' coaches coming down to talk about how to finish these tries. Canada also had many opportunities, but Canada's opportunities were on the backs of United States Hawks' mistakes. Can the Wolverines capitalize on these mistakes like they did for their second try and put these guys ahead? I'm going to go ahead into the chat for anybody who has anything they want to say to Great American Rugby Lance or about this game. You may file into the chat. I will keep an eye on it. Also, I want to thank Billy for helping me with the chat. He has been keeping me informed on everything that's going on with you guys in the chat. I also want to like to thank the Tampa Mayhem for putting on a great show. This is a great – the field is amazing. I'm going to say great because it's Great American Rugby. Please forgive me. But this is an amazing field. Seems that the field is well maintenance, well taken care of. It's that low soccer grass. Gotta love to see that. Now we have halftime. Both teams get a rest, and we all can have a chat. We all can talk about what's going on in the chat. Hey man, hey, what up? Is that Mo? Is that Mo the shooter, the cameraman? South Florida Rugby Club, Rugby Football Club. Shout out to Mo. How you doing today? Toronto City Saints says Canada needs more Saints players. Yeah, for what y'all did to Boston a couple weeks ago, they probably could use a few of you guys. But you know, with that being said, America, the USA can use a lot of guys too. It's a lot of talent in the United States that's untapped. You know what I mean? You might see yours truly in a USA jersey one of these days. Who knows? Malcolm is a beast, says Essa, and I agree. Malcolm is a beast. Um, let me see. Um, Tim Bryan says Brisbane Rugby League Referee Association is the largest rugby is the largest referee association in the world. Unsure whether we have funds to send a ref coach over to you though. Tim, talk to me. We got to figure this out. We got to send it. We got to send. We need. What the United States needs is more matches like this, more you guys paying attention, more you guys giving us suggestions, more you guys supporting what we're doing. We're trying to grow rugby league here in the United States. Me, myself, am a big proponent of rugby league in the United States. It is a great opportunity for players transitioning from football to get them something that they can kind of correlate and make adjustments for. I enjoy rugby league immensely. Since I started playing into now, it has been a great transition for me to the point now where I'm pretty much full-time rugby league. I don't play much union anymore, and if anyone from the United States knows, union is king here, and that is going to change soon. That is part of the reason why this stream is important. You guys in the chat are important. Anyone who's showing support from all over the world. United States versus Canada is a great opportunity, a great foundational starting point, and Tampa's putting on a great show. So I appreciate everybody in the chat. Less Jacks players, more Hartford players, says Bill O'Donnell. Hey, yo, Bill, can I ask you something? Bill, are you a Hartford Harpooner fan at all? Because before you talk about Marcus, and now you talking about, you know what I'm saying? Now you talking about, but anyway, we're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. Hartford does have a team, but they play primarily union. They're going to switch the league at some point because Love Live Life coach Marcus Sativa, I hope I said his name right, is thinking about making a transition soon. Get this camera straight, please, and get a headset for the next game. Just a tip, don't take it bad. Why would I take any of that bad? I couldn't take any of that bad, Karsten, if you said it to my face. I'm a guy who just loves rugby league. Any suggestion to make it better, I am here for it all. Shout out to Rugby League Podcast. Rugby League in America Podcast. Those are my guys. Those are my boys. It's good to see they tuned into the chat. United States, Canada needs a East and West Coast Conference. BA and Alberta play play Utah, Cali. Toronto plays South Down to Boston, Jacksonville, etc. Build a domestic base. I agree. There does need to be more competition in it, but those kind of things come with time. It seems like every 12 years we have to restart and revamp rugby league in America. Let's just hope that this restart, this iteration of it, is the one that grows and builds and blossoms. I'm like I said, I'm in the chat. Let's see what y'all got for me. Starshine Dodd says, "Hey, don't sleep on the Jacks. The Atmos players all need to be out there." That is cap. That is cap. I'm not gonna say that. The Axemen are a phenomenal team. I've had the unfortunate to play against them, and I've also had the fortune to play against them. It's a beautiful thing. You know, you learn something in defeat, and it's good to play against those kind of teams. At the time, they were the best team in America. They didn't win the championship that year, but they were one of the best teams in America. And it goes to show the growth that rugby league in America can happen. It can happen. When we get the West teams involved, out Utah, out Arizona, out California, that's a whole just untapped. I mean, being completely honest, it wouldn't be unforeseen for California to have, 9 players that are more than able to have starting jerseys here for the USARL. We just got to get that cohesion. We got to make that link. And I think it's coming. If I have something to say so, it's going to happen. It's going to happen if I have anything to say so. Question, do you watch, Joshua Mall asks, do you watch England Rugby League and NRL Australia? I watch NRL Australia. I'm not going to call it NRL Australia, but I watch NRL. My favorite team is the Red Cliff Dolphins. Shout out to the Dolphins. It's their first year. That's my favorite team. We ain't lost a game yet. Me and the Dolphins are undefeated. Also, I want to give a shout out to the USA Rugby League wheelchair team who had a big game. I think yesterday or the day before they got a win against Ireland. I think it was like 61-44, if I'm not mistaken. Wheelchair Rugby League are representing for the United States and they're handling business. Shout out to those guys in the Rugby World Cup right now. Also, shout out to Hold the Ball for the 100. I see you, dog. South Florida Rugby Football Club says follow us to keep up with Union and League in South Florida. Yeah, get that man to subscribe. Get that man to follow. Angela Webb. I'm sure you're very unbiased by shouting out Malcolm Webb. I'm sure you, Angela Webb, and Malcolm Webb have no relation, don't know each other, and you're just saying salute to a stranger. I'm sure. Haha. They won over Scotland, excuse me. So the wheelchair team beat Scotland, not Ireland. Apologies. Good players here. West Coast teams will swallow the USA team. I agree. I said at least 9. Could be more. Also, I would like to give a big shout out to the USA Women's Hawks. They have been doing big things, especially those from Jacksonville. They have a board that is very active, putting in a lot of work for the women's game and rugby league. I would like to remind everyone that in January, this coming January, there will be a tryout camp in Jacksonville, Florida, in the East Coast, and there also will be a tryout camp in the West Coast. Information of that is coming soon. I'm going to make sure I drop the information for the Rugby League women's. You guys can find them on Instagram so that you can get involved. Make sure that you get an opportunity to go see these camps, support these camps, because the women's rugby league in America is growing. They got a lot of serious players, a lot of serious admin, so it's good that they are doing this for rugby league in America, and I just want to make sure I give them a shout out. Shout out to the Hawks. Red Tails. Red Tail Hawks. So shout out to the Women's Rugby League Red Tail Hawks. And we're back. Shout out to Lawrence Ross. Yes, the NRL is better than Super League. I'm sure the champions play each other soon, right? There is like a conglomerate, whatever. Anyway, Peter Burrow, Love Enthusiasm Lance. Yes, enthusiasm. That's what we'll call this. You know, I thought maybe it was just like something wrong with me that I can appreciate and love rugby league this much, but I guess not. We all love it. 7 for USA scoring the next try. Calling it says Blake. It don't matter who score, as long as we keep scoring. Jude Lipton says, Lance, tell them to go 3 in for a Benny. I don't know what that is, but shout out to you. Hartford Harpooners. Harpooners are all things rugby. Ballers, ball mentality. Shout out to Hartford. Shout out to the Harpooners. We are not about to be talking about head coaches' spots because we holding it down. Shout out to Cleveland Rugby League, man. I got a lot of love for what they doing out there, Cleveland Rugby League. Shout out to the Little Rockers, holding it down in Cleveland and soon to be in Tennessee. Shout out to Cleveland Rugby League. Now we have the USA team back on the field, setting up, ready to go. Young guys, not yet getting their opportunity to squeak onto the field, but it's coming soon, I'm sure of it. Let's see. All right. For everyone who's watching the live stream, please know that it is the second half. You might see a little banner on there that says first half still. But like I said, we're having to do all of this right now, and unfortunately we won't be able to change it, or we haven't changed it. I don't know if we will be able to or have a chance to. I'm up here doing God's work, being diligent, but it's the second half now, and I'll repeat that. But don't worry about the banner saying first half. Anyway, kickoff starting. Referee is doing his last check. Referee checked his watch, and we are a go for the second half United States Hawks versus the Canadian Wolverines. Oh, premature. We got a chance to reset. And here we go. Kickoff. 3, 2, kickoff. Let's go. Ball kick to the edge. Tackle on the 30-meter line. It seems like both teams got a got a bit of energy. Number one, the try score. Tried to play the short ball. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. And now the USA have the ball inside of the 50 with a chance to attack. Great hit up, great leg wrap by number 2 for Canada. Good opportunity squandered by Canada on the restart of the game. And now the United States are back on the floor of things, attacking forward. Let's see what we can make from this. These markers are playing physical on the plate of balls. They're going right at the dummy halves. And now number 10, Justin, big hit, our try score. Another ball thrown into the ground, but it was cleaned up by Mr. Hunt, the Atlanta legend. It was cleaned up. Again, played to the middle of the field. The captain with the big charging run. What can we make of this? What can we do with this? Ball played, another kick, right on the goal line, going up, and the ball was not going. What can the referee call? Call it a knock-on the original. Great opportunity for a try, but unfortunately knocked on the gather. And now Canada with what looks like a play the ball out. Yeah, it looks like it was a penalty more than anything. It looked like it was a penalty. United States backed up after the kick. He ran by it. Don't run by the balls. There you go. Number 5 from Canada. Come on, Cotton Carpenter. Ball played off the foot, and we go. Referee calls something. Oi, he tried to run it straight, and he got absolutely delivered. Oh, that's a head-rattling hit. Another hit up, tackle number 2. Ball played, bouncing, gathered by number 9. It looks like they got the space on the outside. What can they make of it? Canada with a break, one-on-one with the fullback, and the Canadians score again. A phenomenal team play, using the space, going wide, and catching the United States outnumbered. Once they made the break, a little bit of fancy footwork and more team play gives Canada a try. What an absolute run and play. And that break was made by number 3, Jason Chuck, getting the ball on the edge, making a few cut moves on the inside, drawing a defender after beating the defender, playing it to his teammate, and they score on the outside. Sucks to see, but Canada, great opportunity, and they make the most of it. They get the points. So it seems as though Canada now extend their lead. Is 14-6. With a conversion to come on the edge. What can be made of it? That sucks to see, but that was a great play by the Canadians. They've had an opportunity on the outside all game. It seems as though they were always one pass or one face ball away from getting into the space. And just like in the first half, at the start of the game, within the first 5 minutes, Canada puts a try up. They've extended the lead now. It is 16-6. Canada with control of this game at the beginning of the second half. What can be made of it? kickoff is on again. Canada playing to hit up and tackle just inside the 20-meter line. It doesn't seem like this American team is giving up or stopping, but Ryan Luffman, I did not say that the only reason Canada was good was because of U.S. mistakes. I just gave him credit for a great play and finding the overload and making the most of it. If you want to be biased, you can. I'm going to be biased too, no hate. Good play by Canada. We're going to rewind this back and see what's going on. Turnover. USA put in on the scrum, and now big collisions. Zualaga stiff-arming a guy, sitting him down. Please take a break. On the second tackle, another big run, but unfortunately, Canada gets called for the offsides. Canada gets called for the offsides. Just at the 10-meter line, USA with the tap. Give it to their try scorer. He makes a move, almost gets in. He's right around the 3-meter line. This Canadian defense has been flying off the line. Longchamp tries to make it through, but he gets bottled up by a number of Canadian players, dragged and pushed out to around the 7-meter line, plays the ball. Zualaga again a great run. The space seems to be at the top of the screen, but they go short side. Malcolm Webb gets hit and dragged back. Now he's outside the 12-meter line. Kick, kick gathered up by Canada, grabbed, and now they on attack again. Speedster trying to get outside to the edge, gets grabbed up. Canada's making their meters, getting their space, tackle number 2. Plays it wide. 3 USA defenders in the tackle. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Ball kicked and played out of bounds right around the 40-meter line. USA ball. Hold on, what was said in the chat? What you say? You must not have been watching, Ryan, if you think that's what I was saying. It's all good, though. I got love for you. All you Canadians, You don't know what you're talking about, but it's much love to Canada. They're doing a great job today. USA played good defense, but Canada gets the clearance, gets the ball out in space, and now the USA are at the 40-meter line, center field with the put. Play the ball. Thirty minutes left in the second half. United States needs to put points on the board to close this gap. It is not insurmountable, but this Canadian defense seems to be focused on protecting the middle of the field, and they are driving Ryan Burroughs back. Yeah, ref called the ball held. USA put. Ryan Burroughs tried to get an offload off. Unfortunately, the ref stops it. Longchamp has been holding down his dummy half. He gives the ball to Andrew. Andrew with the drive and run. Ball played. Longchamp finally makes a run of his own. Seems to only be doing it on the goal line. Now he wants to do it in open play. We commend him for it. Inside ball played. Sean Hunt gives the inside ball to Malcolm Webb. Little opportunity to break, but gathered up, taken down. The captain tackled. And now the ball being played wide. Man on the edge. Can he go in? Diving in. Let's see what the ref calls. We have an opportunity to score. Plays down. Try. United States getting in right on the edge. Kevin Reed going in to score. Kevin Reed, phenomenal diving try, placing the ball down, and we now have a 10-16 game. Canada with the lead, but the United States with the conversion to come. Could shrink that lead down to 4 points with a made conversion. It is 30 minutes left, right around 28 and a half minutes left in the second half, and the United States have now closed the gap. This game is a game. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. I see what y'all writing. TJ Cole says, I can't wait till Canada East takes on Cleveland in March. Now I'm being joined by the young man, Billy Nilsson. He is 11-year-old rugby league enthusiast. Billy, how you feeling today?
Good, how are you?
I'm very well. You've been here helping with some of the technical things we're doing. How do you think this game is going so far, Billy?
I think we're underestimating Canada. My dad is underestimating Canada.
Mm-hmm. You think we're underestimating Canada? Do you think we've been under? Okay, I understand. We've closed the lead down. Conversion was no good. It is 6 points with the kickoff right now. What do you think of the USA chances for the rest of the game, Billy?
Well, we still have 26 minutes left in the game. It's 26 minutes to make a change.
I definitely agree. Billy has been paying close attention to this game and also close attention to this chat. But United States, after the kickoff, make a mistake, and it seems as though they turn the ball over. Scrum down. Canada's put. Billy, we have to minimize these mistakes. What do you think of? You said that you think we have a chance. We have 26 minutes. What are some of the things we got to do to get ourselves back into this game, Billy?
Start passing more. I think we're we probably could have scored on the left side of the field maybe one more time. We started passing to the right more, but we kept on running up.
I agree. We do play a little straightforward at times. There is space on the edge. We just scored with an opportunity when we went and put the ball to the edge. Ryan Burrows going through the hands to Kevin Reed. Canada's put in, run a slick scissors play out the back. Number one to try and score from earlier, knocks the ball on. Great tackle. Great tackle to stop the try. That was phenomenal, right, Billy?
Yes, that was
great tackle to stop Canada's opportunity. Number one to try score from earlier today. Almost had a chance to get into the try zone. Knocks the ball on. What a great play.
Chat, we are also looking at a delayed footage. What time is it? We are like a minute behind on it.
Yeah. USA put in. Seems to be fighting. Seems to be some kind of issue. Penalty to the United States. Penalty to the United States. Kick out of bounds. Longchamp with the drive run.
Let's see what the USA Hawks can do now.
I want you all to show great appreciation to young Billy on the commentary. He has been really focused on this game, and I really want to hear his insight from a young rugby league fan. Second tackle, Sean Sean Hunt tackled in the center field, gives it to Malcolm Webb, who runs into a wall of Canadian defenders. And can he move him? Just a little bit. They try to drive him back. Malcolm Webb, tackle number 3. Longchamp plays the ball, gives it to our big man.
Zulu driving up.
Zulu has been putting in work for a long time. Kick played, Grubber to the edge, and the ball stops right inside the 10-meter line. Great opportunity for the USA, but the ball put on with just too much weight. Canada's put in on the edge. Canada's play on the edge. I would also like to say Diana Williams, yes, Billy is awesome. Billy is doing an amazing job, and he's actually been telling me a lot of good things during the game. That's one of the reasons why you guys have to hear from this young rugby league mind. He is definitely enthusiastic about the game. Line break by Canada. Ball played out wild. Number 1 from Canada yet again with a phenomenal break.
Another good tackle by
Malcolm Webb, looks like. Malcolm Webb drags the man down on the edge. Good opportunity for the United States to get their defensive order as Canada plays the ball and goes dummy half. Can the United States hold strong after a great break? Listen,
Canada making a good run.
This
good
Canadian
hit by the
team
Hawks.
are fast.
They're in the ruck. Popped up.
If it lasts.
Long pass. Let's see what we can do.
Played and knocked on by Canada.
Took up.
Ball picked up. Arsteezer has an opportunity, but no, dragged down by his jersey.
I for sure thought he was going all the way up. Hawks keep on running up. Canada makes a tackle. Let's see what Hawks do next. Hawks take it up. Good run. Great run by the Hawks. Let's see. 40-meter line.
Defense charging, making a big hit in center field. Ball bay to Sean Hunt. Sean driving, looks to try to get the offload off, and he doesn't.
Standing up straight. Pass back.
Play ball by Longchamp.
Number 12 takes it up the field.
Longchamp plays the ball
Passes it
wide.
far pass. Number 8 takes it up. Big man. Going up, and then he's brought to the floor.
Penalty given to the United States. Penalty given to the United States. New set. They give it to Ryan. Ryan tries to drive forward but can't. Caught and gathered. Longchamp plays it from the back of the put in the ball. Zulaga dragged down and stopped
maybe a
short.
meter away from the try line. Let's see what the Hawks can do. Push back just a little by a few meters. Maybe a meter or 2. Pass back. Another pass. Only 1 minute.
An opportunity to score. What did they call?
I can't see.
Referees looking around.
Let's see.
Referees caught him out of bounds. Referee called him
bounds.
out of bounds just short of the try line. We just had an opportunity to even tie the game. Right on the edge,
So
Cody
close.
Blackman
That was-
gets called out of bounds.
What's your Canada's ball popped up for the ruck around the 50-meter line. Let's see. What penalty is it?
A penalty, Billy. What do you think?
I don't know what penalty it is. Maybe,
Not yet. Okay.
It might be a knock-on.
Well, it couldn't have been. Well, maybe.
Maybe. Because we had one of our players. Maybe high tackle? No.
I think it
I'm
could
not
be a
sure.
high tackle. I didn't get to see it when it happened. Now it
That's
looks like
out of bounds on Canada. That is Hawks ball. Canada plays.
Ball play. Canada with a great opportunity inside of the 10-meter line. Out the back
See
to the
what the
try
Hawks can do
score.
here.
Could have had a 2-on-1, but they couldn't convert it.
Canada's ball. I got a question for you, Terrence. Oh, Lance. Sorry. Lance,
Yes, what's going on?
how long have you been with the my dad and this like rugby guys? All
Well,
these
I've,
people?
I've started rugby league right around 2 years ago. USARL had a rugby league, more like a testing day. They brought a lot of people from Florida together, played one game, fell in love with it. Ever since, I've been trying to learn as much as I can. So what about you? I know that your father is a team manager for the USA.
I think I've been playing rugby all my life.
All your
which
life?
is 11 years, pretty much.
11 years of rugby league. You got more experience than me. So
Yeah.
I think that's something you can hang your hat on, Billy. You're doing a phenomenal job behind the mic. Canada with the wide ball, but unfortunately, USA had a chance for the intercept and knocks it
Hawks,
on.
I think.
These young, hey, we got
Hawks
young guys
looks
on the
mad.
edge. We got young guys on the edge. Ball was hung out. He couldn't bring it down, so now
We have
there's a
17
scrum down
minutes
for
left in the
Canada.
half. USA 10, Canada 16. Scrum down Canada. Canada's ball. Let's see
Canada
what
playing
Canada
out wide. They have a
does.
design play, and they give it to their try scorer number 1. He is running
Pass
hard.
back. Number 2 takes it. Hawks have the ball. Let's see what they do. And number 2's been tackled.
Too many defenders.
Little bit of
stripped.
controversy, little fighting on the field. We saw number 6 and our player, number 2, I think, push each other. Looked aggressively mad.
Going by
knock
Canada.
on.
USA with opportunity
takes
for the
it ball.
turnover.
Oh, and they're down, holding down. Let's see what Hawks can do now. Passes it. Okay, let's see what happens.
Oh, and knock on.
And
Big
it's
hit by
dropped.
Canada.
Canada ball.
Big hit by Canada. Play the ball for Canada right now. They could go wide. What do? Dummy play. Offload on the edge. Track down on the 10-meter line. Canada looks like they're on the doorstep to score, Billy.
Yep, they're getting oddly close. Scary.
Ball play. Canada goes out the back. They have the space on the
Canada's
edge.
ball
Dummy thrown in the
up.
middle of the
We
field. He's
have
gathered
A
up.
lot of guys. Canada seems to be standing up, even with the amount of people on him. Trying to tackle him.
Ball play wide.
Number 9 takes
What can be
ball.
made out of it? Hands is there. An opportunity to
Number
score.
4 almost
Tries to
scored.
reach.
They are
Doesn't
keeping
make
the ball
it.
off the floor.
Penalty.
Almost.
Penalty, USA ball. Turnover
on
right
USA
now.
ball. Let's do this. USA might be able to come back from this. 14 minutes and 55 seconds left in the half. Let's see what USA and Canada can do. Yeah.
Seems to be another penalty for the USA. Another chance. High tackle. Chance for the United States to go.
It is Hawks ball. Hawks kicks it up, and that's out of bounds.
USA with a great opportunity, down 6 points, 15 minutes left. Billy, do you believe we got a shot to take this game over?
Maybe. We still have 14 minutes. Let's see what we could do.
Big hit up, Malcolm Webb. Driving, bringing 3 defenders on the ground. They're not playing it good. Longchamp with the gather. It seems as though they're calling something. What's the referee calling? Offsides. United States, a lot of go for it, a lot of momentum. Billy, do you like our chances of scoring right now?
I like ours. It's either we're going for the try or we are not going to kick it into.
I think we're probably going to get deep in the sets. The only thing is we've been having issues deep in our own end and getting these tries on. We scored 1 at the beginning of the half. Can we drive it in? Another driving, towering, powerful run. Just short, 3 meters short of the line. We've been in this position before. What would they make of it? Out the back, Ryan, nobody to pass to, gets the offload off on his way down. Man, just a little disconnect on the edge, and we're having a little bit of issue, just small disconnects on the edge. Big hit up, Sean Hunt given an opportunity. What will we do with it? He tried to get the offload off, and he does. Longchamp, but they called him held. Let's see what we get from this. Sean Hunt tried to get the offload off, grabbed. Referee called it held. What can we make of this? Ball played wide.
Oh.
Defense is cutting
Missed
up.
tackle. Someone goes up.
Skip pass. Oh, a chance and the ball was just a little. Turnover almost, but now we have Canada with the put on the scrum. What can they make of this situation? Ball played. Canada with the hit up. Ooh, big hit. Ryan with the giant smashing tackle. Canada seems to be trying to play really close. They got a lot of guys close to the play the ball. Big drive, and he knocks it on. When the referee sees it, yes, he does. Turnover. United States chance and opportunity to go. Scrum down for the United States. Scrum down, United States. They're put in. What can be made of this circumstance? What can be made of this situation? Ball played out the back. Giving it to a big, strong runner. Big hit up, big collision at the 20-meter line. Referee is calling a pause in the game. Seems we have an injured player, Canadian injured player. He's holding his face. I can't tell what's going on with him. But it looks as though we have a pause in the play. What a phenomenal bit of rugby league we have here. United States down 6 points with 10.5 minutes left. Can they make the most of this opportunity? Can they get in the score and tie the game? Do we?
And I'm back.
And he's back. Billy isn't going anywhere. Billy is here in the booth. He's paying attention to everything that goes on the live. We're going to interject with Billy in a second. Don't worry about Billy. He is just focused on his job, which is the chat. Ball played by the United States. Big hit up, leg drive. Canada chops him down just at the 15-meter line. We have an opportunity now. What can the United States make of this? 10 and a half minutes left. 10 and a half minutes left. Down by 6. The United States need to get in to score. What can they do? Another ball played to Malcolm Webb. Charging run. Man around his leg. Still driving. Just short. Right around. Oh, he falls into the try zone. What does the referee call? Ball played at the 1 meter line. Out deep to Ryan. Ryan cuts back against the grain. Gets the offload. Sean Hunt. Ryan Burroughs tackled at the 3 meter line. And there seems to be a stoppage. It looks like the referee is calling a high tackle. For everyone that's watching at home, the scoreboard seems to be something going on with the stream and the scoreboard. No worries. It'll be back in a second. If not back now, it is 16-10 with 9 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. It is the second half. Do not mind the scoreboard dialogue. There seems to be a trainer running onto the field. Canada has a man down. They're tending to another Canadian player. This game has been physical, ladies and gentlemen. We have seen some very high collisions. We've seen a very, very stout, a very, very physical Canadian Wolverine team. Billy, you're in the booth. You've been watching this game as much as I have. What do you think about this Canadian defense as they try to hold for the last 10 minutes?
Of all the games I've seen in rugby, I think Canada might have the best defense I've ever seen, personally, though. Wow. That's my personal opinion.
You've been around rugby for the last 11 years of your whole life. You've seen a lot of rugby league. If you say it, then it must be true. Canada is bringing us a level of physicality. We have 10 minutes left. You're a United States fan. I'm a United States fan. What do you think is going to happen with these guys in this last 10 minutes? Do they have the chance to score and put us up ahead to win this game, Billy?
I mean, Canada got an injured player. Maybe that might affect them if it was a good Canadian player. But Canada's still looking strong. They have good communication from what I'm seeing right now, and they just know where each other are at.
Malcolm Webb driving ahead, stopped and gathered by 4 different Canadian players. He plays the ball right around the 5 meter line. Justin tries to go in, gets stopped short. This Canadian defense on the goal line have been playing absolutely fantastic. Ryan brings the ball wide. This Canadian defense are playing forward. They are getting off the line. Running across the face of the entire team. Stiff arms a man, cuts back. Stiff arms another man, cuts back. With a little space now just inside the 20 meter line. Can we score? Ball played, goes to the short side, gives it to Junior. Junior gets gathered up just at the 10 meter line. This American offense is trying to structure itself, trying to figure it out. Out to back, Ryan Burroughs with the kick, going wide. Ball caught in the air by Canada and retained by Canada. Great defense by Canada yet again. Phenomenally holding it down. Holding it down for the Canadian defense. And now, once again, Canada is on the drive. 7 minutes and 50 seconds left in this game. What can the United States do? Another run, charging by Canada, able to break the line. Just past midfield, this Canadian team seems to be with no quit left. They're trying to keep this American team from bringing it back into the game. And yet again, with the offload, this Canadian team have almost caught. Knocked on the edge. Looks like Claude from the United States cuts off the ball and knocks the ball on. It is Canada's ball. It is. Hold on 1 second. Scrum down. Canada's put yet again. Canada. Another fresh set. It looks like everyone from the United States that was on the roster has gotten into the game. Everyone is now a capped USA Hawk that was on the roster for the day. It's been a great showing for the United States outside of a lot of mistakes that show up for a young team. Canada has made the most of those mistakes early on. Offensively, found a way to get a try right at the beginning of the half, but been held scoreless ever since. They're put into the scrum. Dummy thrown by number 2 from Canada. Luke almost breaking through. Played out the back. Canada driving, charging inside the 10-meter line. Canada, great opportunity, and they squabble their chances. And the referee stops play. He calls it. It is now the United States ball on the put in. United States ball. It is 5 minutes and 55 seconds left. It is not an American football official. Could you guys please stop with the accusations? The referee has done a good job with controlling the game. It is 16-10. Canada has the lead with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. What can the United States do with little time left? They must get a try, converted try, in order to tie the game. The question is, do we have ties in international rugby? That is a great question.
I think we do.
I don't think we do. I'm not sure. But the ball gets played out to the edge. Inside-outside cut by the winger. This Canadian team has to protect 70 meters behind them to keep this lead the way it is. David Washington with the run, charging forward. Ball played, but unfortunately, nowhere to go. Loses the ball in the contact, and the Canadians survive once again defensively. Billy, you said this Canadian defense is stout. What do you think about the Americans' attack as they find themselves unable to convert great opportunities?
So I'm usually with the Mayhemmer crew, so I've only seen some of these players play, but I like how our USA team looks. And remember, guys, this is only a friendly match.
Yes, sir, only a friendly. Another driving run by number 1 from Canada, Blake. He has been trouble, always on the cusp, but always scoring. We have some confusion on the edge. It seems though the United States marker has been playing a little frisky. Nothing called by the ref. Play on. Canada yet again playing straight forward with a chance to score. And under the sticks, Canada scores with 4 minutes left. It seems though this try might be what it takes to put the game out of reach for the United States. Broken tackle in the middle of the field. Defensive line not getting off of the line and getting into the Canadians' face. And unfortunately, Canada now adds extra points. To their lead. It is 20-10. Billy, there is someone in the chat. Lawrence Ross says it's never friendly, Billy. What do you think of that?
I can agree. It doesn't go on the record.
It is a friendly. It doesn't go on the record, says Billy. Conversion to come. Billy, what does that try you think mean for the rest of this game? Do the United States have what it takes to score 2?
If the United States score 3 tries in the span of 3 minutes, that might be one of the greatest comebacks in rugby I've ever heard of or known.
Listen, your 11 years of experience has seen a lot. If we have a chance to somehow get 12 points back in less than 3 minutes, the ball was kicked outside of the gate and hit my car. Oh, my goodness, my windshield. But unfortunately, Canada goes up 12 points with just under 3 minutes left. Now, can the United States make this even closer of a game? Billy, one more question to ask you. You've seen a lot of these Mayhem guys. You've seen a lot of these crew guys. How do you feel about seeing some of your Tampa players out here representing the United States in Tampa?
Well, considering I am either know them or I'm friends with them because these are the people I've practically grown around every single game or social my dad has done, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see him. I definitely understand it. It's good to see people you admire being able to represent the jersey. High tackle in the middle of the field after the kickoff by, unfortunately, a Tampa player. I was only joking, Tim. That wasn't my car. I rented my car. It was somebody else's car, but I'm driving it. Anyway, ball kicked out of bounds by Canada. Canada now inside of the 50-meter line with a 12-point lead. Quick tap to come off the play and out of bounds. And now Canada seems to be doing what's necessary to waste as much clock as they can. It is now 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the game. Canada has a 12-point lead going in to score again. Inside ball, Malcolm Webb holds up the offensive attacker. And now Canada is inside the 20-meter line, possibly with a chance to even extend the lead even more. It has been a game so far, but Canada wants the scoreboard to show a blowout. Ball played around the edge, and Canada dives in to score once again. Unfortunately, there seems to be a call for Canada. Referee from the edge says there's something going on. He's speaking to the ref.
45 seconds left. Let's see what happens.
Ball played. Canada's are giving a scrum down. Hold on. Put in for the United States. Scrum down. USA is trying to play it fast. Scrum is already formed. Ball is already put in. Ball is already played out. They give it to the big guy. They're going to the edge. Scissor. They give it to the danger man on the edge. What can he do? He gets around the corner. Jersey grab yet again. 6 seconds left in the game. They're laying on him. And Canada takes a 22-10
That's scoreboard time. There's still ref time. They're a little bit off, I think. But, yeah, that's the
ball
game.
given to Turbo on the edge. Turbo dragged down by the jersey, still on his feet somehow. And just like that, with no time left on the clock, the referee allows game to continue. Ball played to the center of the field. The USA is still playing the score. Referee has no intention of stopping the game or slowing it down. 22-10, but the United States can have an opportunity to score. Give it to the man, Ryan Burrows, inside step, played it outside. Ball thrown, but went out the back, an opportunity to score, and it's played. Ryan Burrows goes in, dives the score.
I think Canada kind of let off there because they knew they still had the 3-point lead.
Yeah,
even if they did score, 2-point lead technically.
2-try lead, yeah. And that seems to be it. The ref blows the whistle. Both teams laying. Bodies are all on the floor. United States players are stretching out Canada players who got cramps. This is the friendliness of a game, even though there's never friendlies, as you told Billy. And full time, 22-10, Canada comes down to Tampa and beats a very, very ready but very, very young United States team. Billy, the game is over. You did a phenomenal job on the mic, Billy. Thank you for joining me for the second half. Unfortunately, the United States couldn't get the job done. Tell me something good about the United States and their game today, Billy.
They didn't necessarily keep up, but like I said, it's just a scrimmage, but
Never a scrimmage, Billy. It's never friendly.
Never friendly. Still, yeah.
They are young. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 guys that's getting their debut cap for the United States. That is a pretty young team, if I can say so myself. But both teams play well. Lawrence Ross said, great game. Well done by everybody involved, especially Billy.
Thanks for all the support, guys.
Billy, sign off. Tell the people who you are and show your love to those watching the game at home.
Shout out to y'all 307 people watching. That was like 335. But for y'all who stayed for the whole game, thanks a lot. Like I knew Kelly Fair, stayed the whole game. I know Tim, Brian, Tufanga stayed the whole game. And yeah, Canada had a great game. I've never seen Canada play before, but for Canada's first game I've seen, well done.
I want you all to thank Billy in the chat for helping me out. He did a great job. I greatly appreciate him. He asked to be on the mic, and here at Rugby League, we want to make dreams come true. He did a phenomenal job, and he loves the United States. I thought no one better to be my companion today, especially in this second half as Canadians pull away and take the game. I would like to thank everyone who was a part of this stream, Tampa Mayhem for doing the things they did to help this stream happen. And I also would like to thank the Canada Wolverines for making the trip down to play against us. You guys showed yourselves. You showed your strength and heart. Thank you to the Canadian Wolverines and everyone involved. To the USA Hawks, you guys showed up. You guys played hard. We didn't get the result we want, but you represented what we love to see for Rugby League in America, and that's intensity. My name is Lance Kavanaugh. I am the owner and creator of Great American Rugby. You can find me on Twitter, Great American Rugby. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook, Great American Rugby. I love Rugby League, and I am enjoying seeing the United States represent all of us. Thank you all for tuning in to the stream. I see you all soon. Don't be a stranger. Feel free to drop me a line. And I would also like to thank once again the MVP of the day in the booth, Billy Nelson, team manager's son, who just wanted to help out and show love to Rugby League in America. It's great to see at this young age. My name is Lance, like I said, Great American Rugby. Thanking everyone. The United States loses against Canada 22-10, but both teams play hard. I appreciate you all for watching the stream, and I see you all next time. Bye-bye. Before we leave, let's talk about these people that's in the chat. Harpooner said, good work, Billy. Ed said, nice work, Terrence, whoever that is. Hartford Harpooner said, Billy, you did it better than your dad. Night Train TV said, Billy rules. Starshine Dodd said, we love you, Lance and Billy. Judy E, fantastic game, Canada Wolverines. Tim Bryan said, sorry, Lance, I thought your name was Trevor. Thank you, Lance, for your work. Ms. Williams said, thank you, Lance and Billy. Jimmy, hey, Rugby League in America, we will be talking to you soon. Shout out to Jimmy Stagger. Rugby League in America, Great American Rugby, great friends. Good to see him. Ed says, good job, Billy and Lance. Much love from the UK. We appreciate you, too. To everyone that watched the stream, everyone that was in the chat, who was active in the chat, we greatly appreciate you all. Kirsten says, thank you for the stream, Great American Rugby, and Billy from Switzerland. Toronto City said, good to see the Wolverines come down to the United States and put on great defense. Yes, they did a phenomenal job defensively. Lawrence Ross said, good job, well done, everyone, especially Billy. Shout out to Billy. Billy was epic, they say. Great call, Lance. Sorry about the car. It's okay. I got insurance on it. If they windshield cracked, I'll be fine. I'm not paying for it. Great American Rugby and Great American Billy signing off. Billy, say goodbye to the people. We're out.
Bye-bye, people. Shout out to 187, 185 of you now. But bye.